Now, the hover is all gathered together along with the business contributors. The hover consumer delegate will facilitate this morning's session, and they will give a warm welcome to everyone and then kick off the agenda, which has 4 primary components to it. You have the look back, and then you also have the show, you have the credit, and finally you have the mirror. All right, let's talk about the look back right here. So the look back is all about reviewing the overall health and success of the circuit, which consists of the value delivered to the consumer as well as what fell short of the expected delivery. Now, value comes in the form of completed business value blooms and architecture stems committed to complete in that circuit. Now, the second agenda item for the circuit close is called the show. And this is where the hover producers get to demonstrate all the completed work in front of the business and technical contributors for critical feedback. Now, it's a key differentiator of Hummingbird that completed blooms and stems are not necessarily releasable work, although they can be. Now, the show is critical for the consumer and business contributors asking basic questions like, are we on track? Is this what you're looking for? If not, help us understand where we're off. Where did this meet or exceed your expectations? Where do we fall short? And based on that feedback, the hover consumer delegate and hover architect will pull up before the afternoon circuit planning really to see if there's any bloom or stem that needs tending to in the garden. Now, the next part of the agenda for the circuit close is called the credit. Start that right here. Now, the credit is a time to recognize individual efforts of outstanding work accomplished during the sprint. And this can be a combination of spontaneity and pre-thought as to who to call up and appreciate. Now, recognition is a simple and honoring practice to tangibly let someone know their hard work was noticed. Be thoughtful and also careful about those who may feel excluded or overlooked each week. You want to create a kind of a we atmosphere, but at the same time, recognition can be kind of a small motivator that ignites a person's competitive spirit to really challenge themselves to even higher heights in the next circuit. Well, after the credit, the business contributors can really be dismissed at that point, and the crews will huddle up in a sub-session called the mirror. Now, in the mirror, the crews talk about ways they can improve as individual contributors around the circuit metrics that were presented before. So this is key because Hummingbird always needs to stay focused on speed, excellence, and high worth, and really nothing more. So this is not a time to bring in drama or personal differences. I mean, many professional championship teams, they'll often tell you that they don't always get along, but they're all unified and galvanized around one goal, and that is winning. Now, the Hover Agile Coach is available to help facilitate the mirror for the crew, if necessary, to really extract the most valuable lessons learned.